Merry Christmas Eve. Hopefully you're having a good week. This will probably be the last video before Christmas. Got a bunch more packages in the mail. Just spent a lot of money this month, and hopefully we make some return here in about 9 months when I get all these cards back from PSA. So yeah, we're gonna get into it and see what we bought here. If you don't know, packages have been pretty delayed due to the holidays and everything that's going on. Everything got really backed up, but stuff is showing up, so that is always good. I don't know how big my PSA submissions are going to be. Right now, the Pokemon one, I think, is around 200 cards, and then my sports one is, how many cards do I have in there? 70 cards or so right now. DMDDH, Joel, what's going on? Colleen. It's kind of a joke. I didn't really spend my life savings, but we did get pretty low there a while back and just kept the business going. That's what you got to do. Have faith. I picked up two Whale Ryan. I don't know. Whale Ryan. I don't know. Weird name. These were pretty minty according to the seller. So a little bit bowed. That's not bad though, as long as it's not bent. You can always take a side view and look at it, make sure there's nothing wrong here. So really nice cards. I've been picking up these EX cards. I think I got these for like 20 bucks a piece or something, so I just bought them both. It was like a pair. It was like a 2-card deal, so I was like, yeah, I'll pick those up, because trying to get these, and I don't mind buying 2 of them, and if one gets like a PSA 9, the other gets a PSA 8, something like that, I will just sell the 8 and keep the 9. So pretty nice cards. I love these EX original cards. They're very hard to get. There's some of them that are really expensive, and I think they're just gonna get a little bit more appreciation perhaps in the future. So yeah, we do have, I think, a few sports cards in here. Not a whole lot though. Oh, hey, look at that, Kareem the Dream. So we do have a Kareem card. I believe this was his first hook shot card. So yeah, you can see him going up pretty high there. And this was 1979 tops. Getting these for like, I don't know, under 20 bucks. And even a PSA 7 on this is like, I think, close to 100 bucks. And if you can get an 8 or a 9, then you're really rolling in the money then. AB cards, what's going on? Yeah, I'm pretty excited for the basketball. Man, the Nets really showed up yesterday. That was a crazy game. Their team is looking really good. I think they're going to go far. And then also the Lakers, I believe. Didn't the Lakers lose? So that was kind of a bummer, but Clippers are pretty good. I'm looking forward to the Hornets game tonight. See how LaMelo plays in his first NBA game. And then I think the Pelicans are playing tonight as well. I think I looked and there was like 13 games or something. Basketball games that are going on tonight. So that's like crazy. They kind of do that where the first day they have a few games, and after that it's like free for all almost. Man, what do they got? Like 2. Let's see here. So yeah, really excited for those games. It's nice because we're not gonna have baseball for months now, and basketball started back up. I don't follow football at all, but yeah, I did bid on a few football cards. I'm not gonna say what it was, but I was just looking at potentially purchasing, but I think the hype kind of just shot the card up, and so probably not gonna end up even getting one. Reggie Miller rookie card. I already have this in a 9. You can get these for like under 20 bucks. I still think that's a steal. Hall of Famer Reggie Miller. He's pretty cheap. And these 88 Fleers are pretty tough to get center. You can see that one's a little left to right and a little bit top to bottom, but even still, you can still potentially pull a 9 out of it. This one looks more like probably an 8 if I had to guess. So still for 20 bucks, I think it's a good deal. Let's see here. Next package. I know we have some more sports cards though, but oh, here we go. We got a chew. Oh, sorry, I sneezed. We got a Sneasel here. This is from Ruby and Sapphire. This was the first set to have the EX cards, still part of the E series. And the cards from this set, the EX cards, are pretty cheap. I think the most expensive one is the Mewtwo. And even that one, you know, you can find a pretty near mint copy for 100 bucks or so. You're doing pretty good. It's pretty nice artwork and everything. But yeah, Sneasel, the last one I picked up had some scratches on the hollow, so I've bought I think 3 of these so far. And we'll take a look at it. It's got a $15 sticker on there, which is probably old. And it's got a perfect fit on it, and I don't like these sleeves at all. Just hugs the card. It's like squeezes the card in there. Couple scratches, but not bad. Usually on the bottom is where you get all the scratches along that bottom border. It's not too bad. This one's, I would say, gradable. Hopefully like a PSA 8 on this one. Yeah, if everything checks out. The back looks really clean. The back pretty much looks like a 9 to me. But the front is probably going to knock it down just because the hollow on this card gets really scratched because you got the whole entire border. And then you also got the hollow around here, which has a few like little light scratches. I mean, worst case scenario, it's sorry about that, guys. Every time we're live, we end up getting knocked out for some reason. Yeah, Cody, what's going on? Cody said he's right there with me. As long as you love what you're doing, you know, spend your money on what you enjoy. So, better than most people. I see a lot of people that, you know, like my buddy posted a thing about this whole stimulus check thing and how people are going to spend the money or whatever, and I didn't see anybody talk about how they didn't really like need the money or whatever. Everybody was talking about they need it for this or that, or so it's sad that everyone's living paycheck to paycheck. That isn't the way I like to live myself, but to each their own, I guess. So we got a Pinzer. This is a no symbol rarity. The last one I got in the mail was bent because you can see that one they put cardboard. They put it in between cardboard so the card wouldn't bend. But this one looks like they protected it pretty well. So hoping to get a set of these in like PSA 9. So hopefully this one's looking pretty jammy. Let's take a look here. And it's got a few more light scratches than I'd like. Got a little red spot. I don't know what the heck happened there. Another one down there. It could be just like a print defect. Centering looks good on it. A little bit of hollow bleed along here and here. Pretty typical. See, I can show you the hollow. It's just like little light, very light scratches. It's not like anything deep or anything. And the back looks like your typical PSA 9-ish. So probably an 8 on that one, but we might get lucky. Sometimes they seem to like kind of upgrade them. All right, next we have, I think I know which one this is. Okay, I had a guy ship me. I bought a bunch of cards and he shipped 2 different packages. I'm like, why the heck would you ship 2 different packages? So one got here like last week, and then this one took a few extra days because it got caught up into the system. I don't know how that would happen if they both shipped at the same time, but it is what it is. At least it arrived. But I bought 13 Kevin McHale's off this guy. I was buying these when the PSA 8s were like $20 to $25. I don't remember, what was that, in the spring pretty much, late spring. And the price is, now it's about a $70 card. It was up a little bit more, but it kind of flatlined a little bit, came back down to reality. But yeah, you can get these for pretty affordable price. So I picked up a bunch of just ungradeds for like $6 a piece, $7 a piece. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Good. All right. So I got 13 of these. I think one of them didn't look very good for grading, but he said I'd be happy with these. See if we can. Yeah. So this one's actually one of the better centered ones, it looks like. Some of the other ones I got just weren't. It's got this weird look to it when you look at it like that. Hit it with the light. Just this old cardstock. I mean, it's what? Older than I am. Stuff 1981. I like this old Topps cardboard. It's like you smell it and you can just smell that. Just that old Topps cardboard smell. So, really nice looking cards. That one's definitely an 8. A 9 would be nice. I'm not sure what the 9 is up to now. I almost bought one when it was like $90 to $100, and I just didn't pull the trigger on it. Now it's like probably double. That one's definitely top to bottom. This set was infamous for being very rough on the centering. And then, you know, sometimes it's tilted. You got chipping along the edge. But yeah, these are all near mint copies at least. Worst comes to worst, we get some PSA 7s, but hoping to get some 8s in there. And then hopefully when we get them back next year, these the prices will be up. Pretty much all vintage stuff has seen a rise, especially in basketball. So, I mean, I'm buying Kareem cards. I'm trying to buy some Wilt Chamberlains, and then just other Hall of Famers, especially like the Topps cards from 81 back to like the 70s. Those are the ones I'm looking at pretty much. So, if there's any big players in there or cards you guys know of that you think are a good buy, let me know. Some of them are tough though because basically the conditions are so sensitive, and you get sellers that don't properly mark their stuff, so you get damaged cards and stuff like that. It's kind of a risk thing. Jack, what's going on? Very cool. Yeah. Well, if you missed it, I mean, I'll show you the kind of a recap here in a few minutes of what we got in the mail here. Man, they were instead of wrapping it in cardboard, they wrapped it in like a Ulta thing. This is a 90s insert. I just really like the insert set. I have the Shaq and a PSA 10, which is a Pop 2. I'll show you guys why. Oh man, oh that's just tape. Thought it had some damage on the front of the card. Brian's in here. Michael, what's going on? Yeah, I really like the Amazing Rares, specifically the Rayquaza, the Celebi, and the Jirachi. And then I like the Kyogre, which you can't get in English yet. I think it's going to be in the Shiny V or the Shining Fates set. So I like the Kyogre. Maybe the Reshiram. I'm still not 100% convinced on the Zacian and Zamazenta, but those are the cheaper ones. So, and then of course Raikou. But Rayquaza is definitely my favorite. You can get it for under $20 right now. Yeah, I think for a long-term hold, I think it'll be a good buy. I mean, as soon as the market really dries up on them, nobody's opening Vivid Voltage anymore, you're definitely going to see the price go up. It could take a year. What is that little flake there? Generally speaking, on these cards, there's chipping along the edges. Might be hard to tell from the image here. Yeah, that bottom's chipped up. It's just really, really tough cards. So you can see it like that a lot better than, but it's like a gold foiled card. I don't know. And yeah, really cool looking cards. You had a lot of Hall of Famers. You had Shaq, you had Jordan, David Robinson, Hakeem Olajuwon, Malone, just all the guys, Ewing, and then you had Grant Hill, Jason Kidd. So it was a cool set. You don't see too many of these. So yeah, David Robinson. Random Ryan, what's going on? You got 2 NBA Hoops Premium Stack Minis. Oh my god, man, you scored big time. Yeah, I think those hoops premiums are gonna be more valuable than just the base hoops, I would think. But and the last package we have is some Ray Allen rookie cards. Have you looked at the Pokemon yet? Just turned in. Dustman, what's going on? Yeah, I think we only got like 3 Pokemon cards. The rest were sports cards, which is strange. Usually I get mostly Pokemon. But this order just had a lot of, or these packages just had a lot of sports. I did pick up some more Ray Allens. I got these sticker top loaders. Very nice. That's kind of how I package stuff. So we got the Skybox, Z-Force, and you can get these for under like $1 or so. Yeah, even these are only like maybe $2. So just buying a few lots and see if I get any grade worthy ones. I don't think this is a really that expensive card. Yeah, they're looking pretty good. Maybe a touch of white on that corner, but so those are looking pretty good. I probably paid like $10 for this whole lot, maybe $15. And then we got his Fresh Foundation. That's another Flare Metal one. So, looking pretty good. These ones, a lot of times, they can be a little discolored. I've sent a lot of these Tops ones off. And then there's his Bowman's Best. That one's a little bit more pricey. Around the $5 range, I think. That one's a little bit bottom off-centered. And then another Skybox, Z-Force. And the Upper Deck ones don't seem to have as much value. Even the Kobe Upper Deck card's pretty cheap. White on the corner there. Then we got the Ultra. And then we got another Flare Metal. Is that a scratch on? No, it's on the sleeve. I just really like these metal cards. I think they're becoming more popular. Look at that surface, man. Shiny. Really nice. Really, really nice. Does fading hurt the value? I would think so. Is that his hat? Okay, I was seeing like this indent right here. That's just his hat from the front of the card. So it's just like how the card is made. But yeah, it's looking pretty good on that one. Just got that original gloss on there. You can see it really good. I love it. Yeah, I don't usually send in cards that are like the colors are faded on them or anything like that. Just doesn't have good eye appeal, and I'm sure that probably hurts the surface grade. So we got some Ray Allens for pretty cheap. We got some Kevin McHales. We've got 13 of these now, so hopefully we get some PSA 8s. A 9 would be insane, but I think it's pretty tough on that card. We got the Kareem hook shot. Card looks pretty solid. A little bit of white on the back, but that's not bad at all. Hopefully an 8 on that one. And then we got the David Robinson larger than life. Got a Reggie Miller rookie. And then we got some Pokemons. Probably my favorite's that Pinzer. Sneasel's not bad. And hoping for some 9s on these Walryans. Probably butchering the name, but Walryan? I don't know. Cool looking weird dude. So hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. Hopefully you have a good Christmas break or whatever. I know some people are getting a few days off here, so ticket times in the house. What's going on, Carson? Dustman. Hopefully you have a good one. I'm still getting more of these in the mail too. I've got the Vivid Voltage Charizard theme decks that I've been getting for about $15 a piece shipped. I think that's going to be a good card with the Cracked Ice Hollow. Because in the set, it's only a non-hollow card. And then, of course, you can get the reverse foil version as well. But the most value you're going to get is out of this Cracked Ice one. So I'm hoping to get some PSA 10s back. When I get those back, I've got probably 15 of them now. So those are going to be going out with the PSA submission. We're going to do that. We're going to do this one. Sports cards. That'll all be before the end of the year here. So probably probably middle of next week, I'll start working on it and get those out the door so we can lock in the PSA pricing before it possibly jumps up again. Who knows what's going to happen here for this next year. Hopefully they don't keep raising their prices, because, I mean, they've already pretty much pushed me out of the ultra modern bracket, because it's just getting too expensive to grade. These ultra modern cards, and the prices are just jumping around too much that it's just too much of a high risk. Oh, I found this the other day in my Fournier. I think we were looking at this the other day and I didn't realize it, but there was the Jordan sticker card in there. And I looked this thing up on eBay and it was pretty expensive. And I was like, what, for this little sticker? But unfortunately, whoever owned this before me cut the top part of the sticker off, which is a real bummer. Because normally this bottom portion is the same at the top. But somebody, for some reason, took scissors or whatever they did and cut this card, completely probably destroying the value of it. But this card can go for hundreds of dollars, especially in a higher grade. So when they cut it, it did a little bit of damage there. But if you look at the rest of the card, it looked really, really nice. But yeah, it's kind of unfortunate that they chopped it in half like that. I don't know why somebody would have done that. Poor Michael Jordan there, looking all good. Stop it. Get help. That darn Jordan meme. But yeah, this is a pretty cool set. This was all part of a collection buy I did, and they had these cards in there, and I paid like, I made a good amount of money just off buying the collection. But you got Akeem before he changed his name there. You got Kareem. Kareem. Huh. Never noticed that. And then you got Larry Bird and Magic Johnson, Stockton. And we already graded the two Jordan cards. One came back at 10, one came back at 9. They don't go for a lot of money. These other guys, I mean, you can probably find a PSA 10 of the Larry Bird or the Kareem for like 30, 40 bucks. But yeah, that's going to be it for the video. Hopefully you enjoyed it. Let me know if you have any other questions and comments. Have a good holiday. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.